Hey, it's Fran Harris. Hope you're having a great week. Just want to give you a quick audio about some of the feedback we're getting in webinars and our social media accounts. Some of you guys have emailed us about this, about being stuck. So today I want you to identify, acknowledge, and face up to the fact that you're stuck. If you're not stuck, obviously this is not for you. But I know if we're honest, most of us at some point in our lives have been stuck, whether it's personally, professionally, in our business, at work, we've been stuck. And so you may be in that space right now. So I want to offer this to you to help you get unstuck for good. Now, there are only 3 reasons that you're stuck. In your business right now, you're stuck because you're overwhelmed. There's just too much information out there. You spend your days opening marketing emails from everybody, right? You are looking at all the shiny objects out there. You're seeing all the great things on social media that people are doing. Everybody's doing their thing except for you. So you're overwhelmed. You don't know how to get to where you want to go. You have a sense for where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there. And so instead of either getting some coaching or kind of silencing all the noise out there, you just keep being overwhelmed by all the messages that you're getting. And the more you open your emails, the more it kind of signals to you that you don't know what you want and where you're going or how to get there. The more you log onto Facebook and see everybody else making all this money, making all these moves, you think, oh man, I'm never going to do it, right? Nod your head if you felt this stuff before. Most of us have. So if you're overwhelmed today, just speaking to the people who are overwhelmed today, the main thing you have to do to get unstuck from overwhelm is to make some decisions about what you're going to allow to have your attention. If you are overwhelmed by all the marketing emails you get, I've said this before, you guys know I do a piece of content almost every year telling you to get off of all these lists. If you are overwhelmed by getting 100 different emails, you're on 30 people's list, you got to get off those lists. Follow 3 people. Decide who you're going to allow to mentor you and help you get to your next level, and just stay on those lists. Okay, so that helps with the overwhelm. The next one is you're confused, right? So you don't know this whole online marketing thing. Everybody talks about how it's the next best thing. It's been the next best thing for 20 years and there's so much money that you can be making, right? You're always getting all these messages and you're confused. Do I do affiliate marketing? Do I launch my own website? Do I do webinars? Do I JV? How do I get my share of this $1 trillion internet pie? You're confused. Again, everything is pretty much going to come back to the same thing. Silence the noise. Get a mentor. Get a coach. Get a plan. That's the best way to deal with the confusion you have about what's going on out there. And the other thing is, pick one path. Okay, let's say you're an author, speaker, coach type person. Then decide to start your coaching program. Let's say you're doing a parenting coaching program or a gardening program or a natural hair program or a how to go back to school after 40 program, whatever it is. Make a decision. Pick a path. And then follow that. Stay with it for 6 months. And if you don't see any progress after you've been disciplined and you followed it and you got a coach, you got a virtual mentor, somebody who's mentoring you online, then if you don't see where you're supposed to go, then maybe switch to something else. But what most people do is that they go, okay, I'm going to try this. Oh, that didn't work out. I only did it for 7 days, but it didn't work out. Nothing is going to work out like that. Your confusion has to do with your lack of discipline. Get discipline. Decide. Pick a path. And then the next reason you might be stuck is you're scared. You're stuck. You are immobilized. You are paralyzed because you're scared. You're scared that you don't know what you're doing. You're scared that it's not going to work out the way you said that you thought it was going to work out. You're scared that people are going to say, I can't believe you tried this internet marketing thing. You have no idea what you're doing. You're getting scammed, right? You're scared. And that word fear is a word that people, they don't like the taste of that word. So they avoid dealing with what's really going on with them. But make no mistake about it. You're stuck today because you're overwhelmed, you're confused, or you're scared, or all 3 of them. The only way to deal with your fear is to face that fear, right? Get a coach, get a mentor, Step up in terms of your commitment to what you want. Nobody's going to hand you what you want. You've got to go out there and get it. You've got to participate in your transformation. So I wanted to give you guys that before you took off for the rest of the week or the weekend, and just let you know that everything you want, everything that you want to manifest, everything that you want to create in your life from a personal standpoint, business, professional, you can have it. But you got to get focused. You got to get focused around what you want. And frankly, you've got to get some coaching and you've got to get some mentoring. All right. So have a great week or weekend wherever you are. And I will talk to you guys again in a few days.